Welcome back to another episode of the Lunchtable podcast. For some reason, Denzel now wants me to start introducing podcasts, so let's go. So, what was the question that you had in mind?
Alright. So the question that I had. Alright, so while I was listening to the other podcast that we was listening to the other day.
The Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, that one.
With GSP.
GSP said something about chest presses and it not making his punches harder.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, do you think doing chest presses lets you or allows you to punch harder?
No, I don't think.
Why not? Like,
well, this was also like I never felt that way. Like from doing chest, I never felt like I got stronger when I developed a stronger chest. But you know what I mean? So like it never felt different to me. And also, I don't think most weights work in correlation with like fighting. Like if you do like a bicep curl, like you're not gonna like punch harder, like or anything. I don't think it works out anything. What I think it does, it gives you a better sense of control over your muscles. You know how I'll be telling you, be like, yo, flex that, don't flex that, and I can see it.
Yeah.
That's only because of like been weightlifting and training the muscle. That's why I think you should lift weights if you're trying to fight or like any sport, because it'll give you a better sense of like muscle control.
But then what's the point of like weightlifting if you're not building strength, or if it's like not allowing you to punch harder, I guess.
Well, strength is different from punching power.
So what's that difference?
Well, if you don't know how to punch right, regardless if you're like super like 280 or whatever, if you don't know how to punch, it won't be as hard.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's more of the technique. Like you can see, you know how like you see those like World Star videos or like whatever of just people just swinging their fists.
Yeah.
It's like that whatever that amount of power that they generate is nowhere near as like when I teach you how to throw a punch. Like that will always be stronger.
Oh, okay.
And it's just because the way you do it. But if you're lifting weights, it will make you stronger, like for like wrestling wise, because you're literally gripping and holding a person. But for punching power like that.
Okay, but then like I'm saying, assuming two people who do have like who do know how to throw a punch correctly,
Yeah.
and but one of them is weaker than the other.
Yeah.
How do you know that the stronger person isn't throwing harder punches?
But I mean, that's something that you wouldn't know. But like I'm saying, developing strength is different from developing punching power. That's what I'm saying.
Right, it kind of just doesn't make sense. Why though? Like,
okay, why doesn't it make sense to you? How about we flip it?
Well, because I'm assuming if you build strength, like by weightlifting or whatever, powerlifting, whatever it is that you do, then then you're able to like push harder or like lift. You know, you lift harder things. You know, you're stronger.
Yeah.
You know, so why wouldn't your punches be stronger?
Because you're not like weights are very specific. Like you have a lot of strength for that certain motion. Like the motion of a chest press is to like press something.
Yeah.
So this motion would be stronger. But that motion is not the same as this motion. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like for deadlifting, you'll have that strength. It will carry over to other things, but mainly like you'll be great at picking shit up. And like with chest press, you'll be great at chest pressing shit off of you.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
You got a call? Oh, that's a message.
It was not a call or a message.
Okay.
So, but continue explaining.
Okay. I like. It just doesn't match. Like, you see even a lot of boxers, or like there's some fighters, some MMA fighters that they don't do weights.
Yeah.
Because there's also the stigma of like if you do weights, it'll make you really stiff, and your punches will be labored, which basically just means that like, what the fuck?
Oh. Okay.
Is that you think is that water?
I have no idea.
Some shit just kept. I guess it was a liquid. It was falling on his air conditioner from the outside. So yeah, he's
What the okay.
all right.
That was mad weird. Unexpected. But what were you saying?
Oh yeah, I was saying okay. So about the weightlifting, like a lot of boxers, like you hear the like, oh, don't do weights because weights is bad because it makes you stiff, or like your punches would be labor, like it would be very like blocky because it's all the muscle weight.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so there's also that. So most fighting, they like the old school people don't believe that you shouldn't do weights. So it doesn't really generate anything. And when you're boxing or when you're like doing striking, at least you don't really use strength, if that makes sense.
But you do it for like the other like
Like
maybe-
wrestling, like you're grabbing someone, you're trying to take them down, like you're holding your weight.
Yeah.
But for striking, it's just like you're kind of just punching. You're not really using your strength. This doesn't require strength. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you see, like someone that's like in like dude, there'd be big, like strong, like physically, like you can tell that they do weights and they're like shredded, super brolic,
Yeah.
and they don't have punching power. Like you'll see it, like they never knock somebody out. Like if I'm a fighter that looks like he should be knocking people out like left and right. His name is Aljamain Sterling. He's like the 135 UFC champion. And he looks like he should knock everyone out, but he doesn't. He has what is called pillow hands. Like he just doesn't have any punching power. And
But he's mad big.
yeah, and like that he's the stereotypical super brolic dude. But he doesn't have any punch power. And do you know Anderson Silva?
No.
Okay, well Anderson Silva is like regarded as one of the best fighters of UFC of all time.
Yeah.
And he was the 185 champion for like the longest time, and he forever his whole career he had like a dad body, like just yeah,
A word?
no muscles, just like he looked like he didn't work out, like he just knocked everybody out,
Because he had like
just his striking, like, and he had punching power. Like punching power doesn't like you can't. Punching power is not one of those things where like you can like lift weights for.
so then how do you develop that?
Well, so this is like genetically like the one punch KO, like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That shit's genetics, right? It's genetics. The genetics play a part in it. You can develop it, most of it, by like your form of your punches, like
Yeah.
be accurate, but like you can be as accurate as you can. Like say if you had like the most accurate person, like you won't be able to match a genetic freak like Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Like, is that like you can go to a certain level, but like at one point, the genes just be like, nah, this nigga's unstoppable. Like Deontay Wilder.
I don't know who that is.
God damn it, he's a heavyweight. He fought. Do you know who Tyson Fury is?
No.
Anthony Joshua.
No.
Man,
Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna keep saying no though.
okay. Well, anyway, like Deontay Wilder has like crazy. He has like a 99% finish rate or something. Like he's finished all of his fights except for like 2 or 1, and he's had like 40 professional boxing fights. He's knocked out every single person.
God damn.
Like yeah. He
That's
like
wild.
he got his shit rocked, and don't kill me. He got his shit rocked by Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion of boxing.
Yeah.
They have like, and they're going for a trilogy now. But he got completely fucked up. But the first fight when they fought, went all the way to distance. But there was one time that he like dropped Tyson Fury, and he looked like he took his soul out from him, and he somehow came back up. But like that type of punching power, that was like all the way in like the 12th or 11th round, and that's at that point like exhausted. Like imagine like you're tired. You know when you're tired and you like be throwing punches. Imagine when you're that tired, you have the ability to like rock a nigga to the point where like they're like on the floor.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's genetics. Like you can't, and not everybody's gonna have that. So,
Do you think you have enough, like, as you develop yourself as a fighter, you will have, like, knockout power.
I hope so. It would be a lot easier. Because ain't nobody trying to like stay like in the octagon for a fight for that long. Like if it's going for that long, then it's like back and forth. It's just like damn, I'm gonna get hit and bruised. If I had knockout power, this shit just lasts for a round. Bro, this shit light.
Okay.
Be easy money.
Okay.
But I hope I can knock people out. I don't know though.
What would you do if you ever get knocked out?
Well, I mean, I don't know, bro. I guess, I mean, I'll just take it as it's like a loss, right? So I'll just take it like that bad, just worse, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's just a loss, so it's just like like if I get KO'd, I would feel terrible. But then also, if I just regularly lose, I'll feel as terrible. You know what I mean? Like it would be equal.
You don't think?
Because at the end of the day, I lost.
Okay, but not either. The way you lost doesn't matter to you?
Nah. Because I think, like, it'll be bad, obviously. Like, knockout, if I have a knockout, then I'll be in the hospital. Like, like, physically, I'll be in worse, like, condition.
Yeah.
But mentally, I think I'll be in the same if I get submitted, knocked out, or just lost.
And you're not scared of, like injury?
Yeah. I think everybody is, though.
But then, so then why do it?
Because I want to. The same thing, like a basketball. Nobody's ever asked a basketball player, you like basketball, but you're not gonna have knees by the end of your career. They don't care. They want to do it because they love it. The same thing. Have you seen a retired basketball player walk? The knees be. It's just the price I have to pay is just my whole body instead of just my knees.
Bro, but that's wild though. Like,
I know it's wild.
And you would just do this shit?
Yeah.
But like, why?
What you mean, why?
What made you want to do it?
And this is getting like real deep and personal, son. It's
if you don't want to talk about it, you can talk about something else, bro.
Nah, I can talk about it.
You can talk about it.
Yeah, because one of these podcasts, it'll just flip and I'll ask you something and you're going to have to.
Sheesh.
Why I wanted to fight? Damn, this is like, okay. Very difficult thing to answer. But,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just did it like literally my whole life. Like, I can't think. At this point, I don't remember what was life not doing this. It's a part of it. And also, I just always wanted to do it. Like, as soon as I saw it. It's like one of those things where, like, you know how I see, like, certain athletes be like, well, as soon as I picked up a ball or as soon as I looked at it on the screen, I just knew how to do it.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing.
That's wild. For me, like, as someone I feel like who's never really had that experience, it is wild for me to think about.
Yeah.
I've never really been able to believe those stories because in my head it's just like, how was that possible?
It's funny because I think the reverse. I think it's like, so, damn, like, how is it not possible that somebody doesn't have this? Like, I don't know, like, it's for me, I think it would be, like, I'll be worse off if I don't exactly know an idea of what I want to do in the future. Like, that is wild to me. Like,
yeah, I
to
guess
not pursue one thing, like, to not have one thing in your mind of what you do in the future. Like, it's just like almost a barren wasteland in your head. That to me is way more scary.
To me, it's not that it's scary to me. That is like that like some people already have one thing that they lean towards, like at an early age. It's just more like how when there's so many things, especially as a child, who like most people can't. Like most children have shitty attention span, so for you to stay interested long enough in something is insane to me. When there's so many things that can catch your attention, so many things out there that are like I feel are just as interesting.
I don't think about it that way. I actually think about how like, you know, the short attention span of something.
Yeah.
Like, I have short attention span with literally everything else. Really, like, honestly speaking. Like, even if I'm watching something like even regular, like a show or something, I can't I be watching shows. It takes me a long time to watch shows and stuff, just because like I need to like almost like motivate myself to watch the next episode. Like I just like I have a short attention span. Like I really have to sit down and try to watch something, except for fighting. Like I just sit down and just be there for like hours. This is one of the worst things. One of the worst habits that I have is that like I'll be on YouTube and then I see like a fight thing. I was like, oh, that's interesting, and then I just get into a wormhole.
Yeah,
It's the only thing that I can like, that would get me to a wormhole.
fighting.
Yeah.
But anything else, it just feels like a bore.
Not a bore, like not like we spoke about this off podcast, like the different things that we want to do, like like this too and everything.
Yeah.
Certain things are not like yeah. I mean, and let me put it this way: like fighting would be like at the top. If thinking it's like a triangle or something, it would be like at the top, and then I have like the podcast and all the other things that we talked about. Also, there would be like the second layer thing, and then like the third is like everything else that I don't care, which is like a lot of shit.
It's a weird triangle.
Yeah, it's like a giant.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to do an analogy. Like the fighting's always on top, and then the second, and like the fighting's here, and then like all the other stuff that I want to do is like here, and then like everything else is kind of like whatever. I could like it kind of has whatever. It doesn't really pay no mind to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which. Okay. The other thing that I had thought about, I forgot to mention in the last podcast, but was you see that video that I had sent into the group chat about like Kim Kardashian, like
Oh yeah.
explaining to her daughter why they're famous.
Yeah. Oh, why she's famous?
Why their family's famous.
Yeah.
Like what did you think of that?
Why do I gotta answer this question,
What did you think of that?
I'll be so afraid to answer these types of questions because I'm not sure what you're gonna say. Like if it's anything.
Yeah, bro. That's because I already I have more or less a thought, but
I assume this is gonna be more like if that would be your wife, blah 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 type thing. Is that what you're gonna ask, or just what I thought about her saying that?
Just what was what did you think about her saying that?
Well, I mean, if I was Kim Kardashian, I would be very easily and just be like, no, we just business, we own things, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I would have said, but, like, it's funny how she got, like, really, like, hesitant and got caught off guard.
Okay, but why you think she got hesitant?
Guys, the sex tape, I assume.
That's
everybody knows why. Like, everybody else, probably in the whole world, except for her daughters, know why she's, like, at the top. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I thought of. I was just there like, ooh.
They gonna have that conversation like in a couple of years.
Oh yeah, but that's probably mad awkward.
Yeah.
But like why would you even? I feel like I wouldn't even try to explain to my daughter at that age like why they famous. I would just
say something like, oh no, we just blah 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 people or something. I'll just call myself an artist. Fuck it. Like, like just say the same thing because she was talking about why Kanye was is famous or whatever.
Yeah.
The daughter, and she explained, oh, he's an artist, blah blah blah.
I don't know. I mean,
she could just said I'm a model.
Facts or some shit.
Yeah, but she was hesitant. It was just kind of interesting. What weird to think about.
I kind of felt bad for her though. Like,
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did too.
And her daughter, like when her daughter's older,
yeah,
and she realizes it's like, I mean, maybe it won't be that bad though.
I think just watching your mom suck a dick, it was just gonna be bad, bro. Regardless of which way or form you say it, but she's a hustler because she used that sex tape and she just made all the millions. She expanded her whole career. I respect it.
I'm not really sure how she did that, but I know she made
she figured that shit out. She figured that shit out, bro. It's almost $1 billion.
Nah, you dragged it.
I think. I think she might be. She's like 500 million, like that type.
I think she's like 300.
That's still fucking a lot for for a sex tape. to use that sex tape and get respect and all the things that she got.
Yeah, I mean it's true. But I mean she wasn't the only one. I feel like Kylie was a better hustler. Like she became a billionaire on her own.
Not off her own. Like she had the resources available to her.
Okay, yeah, but in that whole family, Like she was the only one who actually started making her own bread like that.
Yeah, I think Kim. I think you could say. I think you could compare Kylie to all the other sisters, and she'd be like better than her. But I think Kim is the biggest hustler out of all of them because she was the one that started it. Like, you
Okay.
can't compare someone that like got the stuff to a person that had the stuff growing up and just expanded on that. I think the getting there is the more difficult.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. But I was thinking like if you had to think of like a product
Mm-hmm.
to sell in the future to make a living off of, like, what kind of product would you make?
I would since I had this idea. You know the massage chair?
Yeah.
Like if we could if it would be able that you could innovate the massage chair to the point where like it could precisely tell exactly what part of your body has a knot or like it would focus on it.
Yeah.
It'd be one of those things where like it can indicate and like it will specialize it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that would be cool. So a machine like that.
And you would
For
try
like
to,
the fitness industry. Like athletes and stuff. I just had that thought right now. I was getting a massage by.
you was getting the massage.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. What if what would be yours?
Honestly, I feel like something that allows you to just travel to places instantly,
Like teleportation, son.
yeah, bro.
But that's not like a real product that you can sell though. You told me a product. Why you keep flip flopping and making your own shit? These questions.
No, cause
I could be like I'm flying.
nah.
That's basically what you said.
No. Like a teleportation device, bro, or some shit.
Yeah, but I thought it would be an existing product to expand or like something.
Okay. I mean, I would probably do something like self-care products, honestly.
Like makeup for men. Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, you know apparently Alex Rodriguez came out with some type of like self care for men, like that has makeup for men.
You see, it's some shit like that.
What you think about makeup? Would you ever put on makeup?
Nah, I lied because I put it on before.
Why?
Don't question me, man.
Bro, if I'm not gonna question you, if you don't want me to question you, everybody is gonna question you for that simple fact. You might as well answer.
But I've done questionable things. But
You're not helping your case. Why did you put makeup on?
well, because someone asked me to put makeup on my face, and I was like, okay.
Damn, you submissive type. But
Hey, yo.
but would you like put makeup? There's gonna be a lot of people, like a lot of men with makeup.
I don't know, cause I honestly, like I said, I probably would have thought of some kind of products for men, like, cause they'll be, first of all, men is always getting shit to get for being dirty, so like some shit for men to actually.
I think they exist. Like what you mean, like moisturizers and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think they exist. It's just most men like just don't buy into that shit.
Yeah, but I mean probably.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you just don't do it.
But they're not out there enough, like.
So then there you go. Then that's why you gotta make a self care product in the future.
I think about it. Sounds interesting though. Like, I mean, cause I've always been somebody like, I be ashy as fuck, so I be gotta.
Oh yeah, you hold the type of lotion that.
Yeah, bro. I always be carrying my lotion around. Y'all know that shit. Yeah, I can't be without my lotion. I be a ashy motherfucker.
Yeah. So you gonna get into the self care industry in the future? Is what you're saying? You gonna let out your thoughts in this podcast?
I ain't
Your
saying
profit
all that.
merchandises.
I ain't saying all that. You know, I ain't saying all that. But you know, you never know.
You never know.
You
Hustler
never know.
mentality. It is what it is.
Exactly, bro. You never know.
Yo, if there's any advertisements for like self care, bro, we got you, bro.
Facts.
Bro, that's the advertisements that we gonna get in the future, bro. I can't wait for that shit. The free shit.
Oh, facts. Yo, and then look, I will hope my goal at some point is to have people and all these companies send us shit to try shit out.
Yeah, bro. Try shit out. I'll be a whole thought for that shit.
Yeah, bro. Yo, bring me the products, bro. Bring me the products. I got y'all. Try this shit out.
Yeah.
You know, get yourself an ad here.
Yeah, we're a little ad. And then when you get a little advertisement, you get some little stuff on the side. It's lit, bro. I be watching some of these podcasts. They be like just giving them like shirts and stuff.
The Joe Rogan podcast got mad ads.
Oh yeah, word.
It should be crazy, bro.
You skip them, right?
No, bro, because I don't have Spotify like premium or nothing.
No, but you can still skip them. Oh wait.
I mean, that'd be fast forwarding them.
Yeah, fast forwarding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just okay. You did that, right?
Yeah.
Because they got like 5-6 advertisements.
Yeah,
if
bro.
you sat through all of them, like I wouldn't watch it afterwards. 14 minutes for this, 2 or 3 minutes.
Facts.
Fuck that.
I mean, I sat through a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just there like.
I did too at the beginning. I was like, wait, hold on, I can fast forward this shit.
Yeah. I was like, yo, bro, no way I'm gonna have to sit through these ads, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far they be nice. Like from the episodes that I've watched, you know, it seems like a lot of the people that he brings up, like, you know, they're successful people and stuff, and or established people, and a lot of them have this mentality of like adapting and always growing, and making sure that like they don't stay behind.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that like as older people, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a great mentality to have because, you know, the world is always changing and stuff like that. And, you know, our generation, when it comes up or whatever, they probably don't, even though they probably will get somewhat left behind, they probably don't want to be like so left behind to the point where like you see how maybe grandparents are so dependent on kids nowadays for technology and shit like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just a thought that I had because of based on those two episodes that I've seen.
Yeah, I watched.
So far.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts, and you're right, and like all the successful people that he brings on, they do talk about how they don't they almost look at failure as like something that they can learn from.
Yeah,
and that's like one common like thing about like most like every person that's like successful, that's like a common like trait that they all have. Like they use failure, like they almost like look forward to failing because that means that they're just learning, and they'll be able to fix it and then move past it. And I think just the whole idea of failing, I think like a lot of people look down upon it. Yeah. And like what is different from like the successful people is it's just like they fail and they keep going, and a lot of people just fail and they just stay there.
Yeah, it's true. And like I started listening to the 50 Cent audiobook that you told me to listen to, and something that he said that caught my attention was something that he said about failing, like I'm not the exception because I failed and still succeeded or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that makes me the rule. Like everyone who's successful failed a whole bunch of times, and they kept trying until they made it. You know, and that's like, you know, I guess that's the point that I guess a lot of these people who are successful just say, like, keep trying and stay motivated and keep pushing, even though like even if you fail, like there's no point in being of like not using the failure.
Yeah, because they really failed. Yeah, it's a waste.
It's a waste if you don't use it to learn from it and use it to be better.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, because like the failing, like people fail in that sense. Like you went through all the struggle and all the hardship of failing, and then you're just gonna stay in that place. You're not gonna like move past that. I think a lot of these successful people like they get real like almost they're very like emotional to the fact like they take a loss heavy. I feel like that's also a trait and then they just use that they use that as fuel and then they like succeed afterwards. Like 50 Cent, he got shot 9 times and like all the shit and everything that he went through. Like I'm pretty sure it was just like he was emotional to the point where it's like I gotta make it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that's wild. And like,
then Kevin Hart the same thing and like his comedy like he said it in the pod like he's gone through like bankruptcy like the divorces all that shit and then like that shit hits you deep and then they keep going because like I've been through this hell like I might as well get out of it.
Facts. There's no point in staying in it.
Yeah.
But aside from all that, that's a little unreal that 50 Cent got shot 9 times. Like,
yeah. Shit.
Okay. Are there eyewitnesses?
What?
Are there eyewitnesses?
His body, he has all the wounds.
Bro, that's crazy. 9 fucking times, bro. How does somebody survive that shit? Like, realistically, how is that even possible?
I don't know, but he survived. I think all of the one that shot from his mouth, it came out like at the top of his head or some shit.
Bro, and he comes out completely sane, bro.
Yeah, he walked with a limp though. That's what he said in the song.
What song?
50 I think that's fuck, you put me on the spot. I think it's in the club. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if that's
whatever.
But whatever.
I really hope it's in the club because that's just damn. I really hope
you're gonna be disappointed.
I'll be so disappointed in myself.
You're gonna be like, damn, bro. The real one. Damn. Bro, you're gonna be disappointed, bro. You're gonna be a fake fan if
nah, not fake fan.
Nah, fake
that's
fan,
cap.
bro.
That's cap.
Bro. Fake fan, bro.
That's cap.
I'm
a bigger fan of 50 Cent than you are of Drake.
But actually, I'll take that. I believe that.
Damn, so no one even oppose the argument?
Nah, bro, because first of all, I feel like people have like a misconception of how much I love Drake. Like,
just because you say you love Drake all the time.
I know. But like realistically, like there's nothing about him that like other than his music.
But like, how much do you love his music? That's the thing. Like, how much like
his music is nice. It's just literally the best music. Like there's nothing else I can say about it.
But that means that you really like it if it's the best music to you.
But you know what? Like that the thing is that like I feel like yes, technically, but like first of all, when it comes to music, like all of that is subjective.
Yeah.
And so the best music is subjective to you. But I think quite literally Drake just has the best music. And I know that's a subjective thought regardless. But I just don't see any other person that can argue with that.
So that means that you really like Drake.
Nah, I mean, I guess if
you think like there's no comparison to Drake, that means you must really love Drake.
Bro, nah, I just don't. No.
This don't make sense, right? Like
it's not, but I don't know. I can't explain it to you because it's not that I think that he's like fucking great.
Okay, so what is there an artist that you think that is like great? Be like, yeah, that's my favorite artist, or your favorite artist is Drake?
My favorite artist is Drake.
Does music not like emotionally like folk like it doesn't like you know what I mean? Does it affect you like when you listen to music? Like, do you really like listen to it?
Certain songs, yeah.
Do they talk to you? Do they like?
Yeah.
Which
like Brent's music?
I think you guys showed me the song.
Yeah. I mean, they recently made a song together.
Yeah,
but his music, there be just certain shit that he says that really be just sinking into my soul, bro.
Do any Drake songs do that to you?
Not like not like Brent's though. Not like Brent's.
So it sounds like Brent is your favorite artist.
Nah. You're not my favorite artist. I promise you.
So you just like listening to Drake, but like it's not even deeper. It's no deeper than that. Like music, like how it sounds. You think that's the best?
I mean,
music?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, like how it sounds. I literally just think he makes the best music. And that's literally it. Even though I mean I feel like he be having some bars that I just be like, oh
Yeah,
boy.
he do be having some bars.
Uh-huh.
It comes and goes now though. Before he had like bars after bars, but now he like talking that big shit, which is fire. But like he don't get too lyrical no more.
It's alright. It's alright. I feel like I don't know. I like something about the way he's risen, like in fame. Kind of just makes it mind blowing for me. Like
Drake?
Yeah.
And how long he stayed consistent?
Pretty much. Like, because there's a whole bunch of artists who were hot at the same time as Drake, but there were a whole bunch of artists that came and went too.
Yeah.
You know, and Drake was there and has always been there. And I don't know for how long Drake has been hot. Like,
been like since he came out, which was I think what was like
yeah, there's a long ass time ago. It's a long ass time ago, bro.
That's basically how much we've been alive for, really,
right?
Like consciously.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and so even for me, sometimes it's kind of crazy for people of our like our generation, like, yes, I understand that people have favorite artists, and, you know, that's why I don't even argue, like, with my brother about Uzi and shit.
Yeah.
But it's just that, like, bro, like, I think there's, like, almost, like, an undeniable best, bro. Like, you can't say this is not the music that you didn't grow up hearing, bro. Because this motherfucker was blown up in your ear regardless of where where you were.
Yeah.
You know, this is in my
does
head.
have that effect on our generation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you not even, like, acknowledge that he's the best artist? You know, like in my head, it's just they're like, okay, you can have a favorite, but you can't say that he's like not the best artist. In my head, it just that's just the way it fits in my head, you know. And but that's why I'm saying, like, Drake is not necessarily like my, like, I say he's my favorite artist, yes, because he's the one I listen to the most. But I feel like I do feel like there are better artists than him.
Okay, I kind of understand what you're saying. You're saying, like, since we grew up on Drake, it's like, without a doubt, like, like, you like Drake. Like, it's not like you don't like Drake type of thing. Like, he's the best because, like, everybody knows him, and there's a song for literally everybody.
Yeah, literally.
That makes sense. But still not the best. But
yeah,
that makes sense.
But, I mean, I do think that, like I said, there are better artists than him for other purposes, like, and shit, like, and especially if you're going for a different kind of sound.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, Brent, the shit that Brent be saying in his songs, like, that shit speaks to me. It's like almost so much more than Drake's songs do.
Yeah, Drake is very like general with this shit. There's some songs that'd be like, this could only happen to Drake," but like,
yeah, bro, literally. But then so then Brent, you know, he be saying some shit that just be like, "Ooh, shit, goddamn, bro, he dead ass on." He's saying some shit, you know.
What's your favorite song of Brent so far? In rotation, like, what's the ones that you hearing right now?
I don't listen to that many of his music, his songs.
Then how the fuck you know about Brent if you don't listen to his music?
Because there's very select songs and those are the ones that I listen to.
Oh, what are those select songs?
I mean, I listen to, like, Rehab, Clouded. That song, nice.
Clouded and Rehab. I'm gonna check those out and see.
There's a whole bunch of them. I feel like they're nice. You know, Jimmy be putting me on to the Brent songs. They be
Jimmy
fire.
be putting me on to mad music.
And Jimmy the
Jimmy
music guru.
Yeah, Jimmy been the music guru since for as long as we've known him.
Facts.
For all styles of music.
I don't know why he hasn't put out the summer playlist yet. Like,
he's cooking in the lab. He cooking in the lab. Jimmy knows like I feel like every genre of music. Like when we was younger, that I used to hate all the music I used to play. because it wasn't the music. Like this is back like in 7th, 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah.
But every time I heard Jimmy's music, whatever song it was, it was like, all right.
Yeah, it was never bad. Like that's why whenever I tell her, that's why like y'all always catching me in the group chat asking him to make me a playlist, because in my head, like, Jimmy has a great taste in music.
He does, but I feel like music itself is personal. That's for me, for my opinion. It's like, damn, like get your own shit. Like it's not body gonna fit. Like
okay. I mean, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's like that's kind of what's personal for me. You know, like listening to what everyone's listening to. Or what people listen to in general.
Because you feel like you can understand the person more, or just because this is music.
I listen to music to be able to listen to like a whole bunch of them, not just connect with one. You know, that's like my phone. I have a whole bunch. I have like K-pop. I have J-pop. I have rap. I have R&B. I have soul. You know, I have like Spanish music, salsa, bachata.
I have all of those except for the K-pop and J-pop. I can't. I don't. That music weirdly enough.
Alternative music.
I mean, there's alternative music on, but those I can't get into. Out of all the alternative music, because I listen to like the rap, like the old rap, the like soul music, like Jamaican music, Spanish music, like a bunch of music. But the K-pop and J-pop, that I just can't get into it. Yeah. Even London drill be kind of fine now, but I'm not into that shit.
Yo, I told you, bro. I'm saying like that. That should be going nice. Like in my head, I'm just like, oh.
And I think right now, if I had to pick, I think drill music is my favorite. So like just like the beat, that's my favorite beat, the drill beat.
Do you know where drill originated from? Cause I don't know.
There's things. I think everyone sort of kind of agrees that it came from Chicago first. Chicago drill.
Like Chicago?
Yeah. Drill music. I think. Like Shire. Like I think Chief Keef, I think was the thing of drill. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's Chicago if anybody else knows.
He did like drill in the beginning?
It's called drill. Like it's a specific like the drill music is originated in Chicago. But like the drill that we usually hear now is Pop Smoke, and Pop Smoke got that version of drill from London. Or from the UK.
From the UK?
Yeah.
But the UK, do you know where they got it from?
No, but if it's called drill music, like drill music came, I think, from Chicago first.
Okay.
Like the term drill music used in music was from Chicago. But the sound of like the drill that we know, that's I think from the UK.
So you don't think that the UK drill's music is better than the one that we have here?
I like Brooklyn drill more than London drill, obviously.
But why?
The nigga sounds like they
did
like
it first.
fighting over swords. Fuck
they
that.
did it first.
Nah, yeah, but the accent like it's too much. Like, yeah.
What you mean it's too much?
Nah, it's not better than Pop Smoke. The drill, the UK drill, London drill music for me at least. But I'm biased about Pop.
But they did it first.
I don't care. I don't really care who does things first. It's like okay, yeah, but like who sounds the best? Like who did it the best afterwards? Like yeah, you get some credit, but like you get like a whole shit ton of credit, but I'm not gonna be like you're better just because you started it. Like you know how there'd be a bunch of old heads that be like, this new music is trash. It originated from us.
Yeah.
Like I look back at this music, like the 80s and 90s rap music. It's like I understand what they're saying. It has a different type of energy, but like you just at that point capping if you think there were better lyricists than like in the 70s and the 80s. If you thought those were better than like Nas or like Kendrick or like the newer ones, you just bugging. Like,
I mean,
Like that's like saying like the basketball how it was before, like they were better than now. Like you can't like.
Nah, yeah, you're right because the people have gotten better, way better like over time and shit.
Yeah.
And I do feel honestly, I feel like you can make the same like thought today, like the rappers of today are better with their words than they were back then.
Yeah.
You know, like yes, back then they had clever hip hop artists.
What back then are you talking about? So we can
Like
put this
90s.
90s.
Yeah, like
The
90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
I know they do.
Yeah.
I know they do. I'm just saying, but I feel like the people, the artists now are better with their words, a lot more clever with the way they use them.
Oh yeah, I think like punchlines.
Yeah, and shit like that. Like real clever. They gotta think twice. Like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I think the one who started that type of shit was Lil Wayne. What was that? Well, Lil Wayne has some crazy punchlines.
I actually,
For his time,
yeah, actually,
he was the best one.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, because I'm even thinking about that song that the hell yeah fucking right where he says he was like met a female dragon, had a fire conversation. I was like, oh,
that shit was fire.
Nice. This
Yeah.
be nice with it.
Yeah.
Nah, he that ass was nice, and he was actually probably one of the first people who was doing shit like that. You know, to spit bars like that.
Yeah, I think artists now are better on the production side, on like the beats and all that. I think they're way better now.
Yeah, I mean because
Undeniably.
before, yeah, for sure. Because back then they had basic ass beats. This is the same repetitive bullshit. You know. Now we get a little personal every single time. It's
or
really
just
unique.
the beat is just different. Cause like before it was kind of like the boom trap. Yeah, that shit. I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
The Christian knows.
whatever. That's someone along those lines.
Yeah, that the boom trap beat, whatever that beat, it was just like the really repetitive, like just verse after verse. But like like you listen to people like Travis, like he just his beat, like the production side of it. That shit is just crazy. Like it doesn't even sound like rap.
Yeah,
and like Future is also like some like they just be way better now, production wise. And even like the rappers like they have better beats than them.
what do you think of like trap music?
Well, trap music, like what, like the like what type, like what you mean, what type of trap music?
What do you?
Because trap music, like you just be like the robbing and killing type of music. That would be considered trap music. Or do you mean trap music like the?
Nah, I mean like. Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's just fire. I mean, like,
nah, no, that's not what I meant. It's damn, I wouldn't know how to explain it.
it's I think of an artist that is.
I mean, I was like Young Thug.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I didn't like it before. Before I hated all new music. With good reason though.
Why?
Well, first of all, I told you. I think I said this before. I think we said this before on the podcast. But like I grew up in very nostalgic like music, like rapping and all that shit, all the hype shit. And then for some reason, when we were growing up, it turns into the complete opposite of the fucking extreme of like emo shit and suicide raps. That was like when we started growing up and be like, oh, new music. It was all of that. It was X. It was Lil Uzi when he first came out, Lil Xan, and all of them.
Yeah.
It was a whole wave of just suicidal shit.
You didn't like those?
No,
I
don't
like those.
No, no. For what? Some of them be like, oh, this is a suicide song, but the beat is fire. Like, those, okay, fine. But, nah, I didn't like those shits.
Bro, those songs go hard, bro.
No, they don't.
Yeah, bro, they go hard.
Their lyric music would be like, oh, I'm trying to kill myself. That's what it's literally. There was a time where, like, the bar of, like, you leave, I'm gonna kill myself was, like, in every song. Damn near.
I don't even know what song that was.
I think X had a song that he was just like talking about a girl, like if she ever leaves or like he's gonna kill himself.
Bro, but like there's some music that would go hard, bro. After this podcast, bro, I'm gonna play a song, bro. There's just like
you can't deny the fact there was a bunch of suicide shit though.
Yeah, there was, but
and taking drugs and being suicidal.
Okay, but like I mean, but there's just some people that do vibe with that music. Like for example, like my brother hates all that drug shit, all of that suicide shit, all of that all that shit.
Yeah.
But he loves the music.
I just can't hear it. Like I like it. Like literally, I just don't like it. You asked for my opinion.
Yeah.
But to each their own. Like if you put it like I'm a listener, like I'm not gonna talk shit about it. But if you ask me for my personal opinion, I don't like it for that reason.
Cause you like that nostalgic shit.
What?
You like that nostalgic shit, but 50 Cent was 50 Cent was suicidal too, and so was Kendrick.
Yeah, but it was different.
Nah, bro.
They were suicidal, and it was like they were suicidal for like a song. It was like a very specific song and a different topic, and they will give you this reason. It wasn't because they weren't suicidal for a girl or drugs. It was never those two things. Well, maybe Kendrick because he was talking about drug addiction, but he was talking about drug addiction. Yeah. So it's different. But if you just talk about how you just gonna like overdose bar after bar, like. It's like,
do you have a favorite Kendrick song?
A Kendrick? I haven't listened to Kendrick in a minute, but a song either High Power. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
High Power or fuck. You just threw me on the spot. And ADHD.
Really?
Yeah.
ADHD. Okay.
Yeah. The first few lyrics would be like, oh, that's why. Makes sense. When you re-listen to it.
Okay. Yeah, I had to re-listen to it.
We'll put it out off podcast. You'd be like, oh, that makes sense. Why you would like that song.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite Kendrick song?
Yeah. I was thinking, I like a lot of his song from Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah. This is a great like album.
You put me on the spot with those two favorite songs because like there's a lot though, like especially from Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah. I like Poetic Justice.
Oh, Poetic Justice, fine.
Like I like that whole song.
Yeah.
I like Money Trees.
Money Trees. Yeah. Wait, keep saying what you gonna say. Keep saying those songs that you like from the album. Cause I want to see it. Just keep going.
Damn. He has in the I think in the deluxe edition one with like Mary J. Blige. I forgot what
shit, I don't know
what it's called, but I really like that song.
I think what's that song? Sing About
Swimming
Me.
Pools. I love Sing About Me. that's like the fuck nigga. I be listening to all 12 minutes of that shit.
Yeah, bro. Every time I can sit down and hear it anytime it comes on, and be like, well, I guess I'm just here for 12 minutes.
Yep, literally. I literally
listen to
all 12 minutes, bro.
Swimming Pools also.
Yeah, that album is nice in general. Like,
are those the top songs from that album?
Yeah,
more or less.
Yeah,
those are those exact same top songs for me.
Yeah, the songs is nice. Like it's just and they all come like relatively like almost back to back in the album, almost real close to each other. So I fuck with that shit.
Yeah, and then the other one was The Art of Peer Pressure.
I don't think I remember that one.
That shit is fine. It's a longer song too.
But I've never really heard his other album, the Section 8 album.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to though.
That one's a good one. There's a really good song about how like they be talking about like storytelling.
Yeah.
There's a song where I think what's it called? It's called Keisha's Song, and that shit is wild.
It's called what?
Keisha's Song.
Keisha's Song.
Yeah.
Was like is there a story to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's make a little list. Oh shit! I think we're just about done with this episode too. Actually,
no, I think it's 2.
It's 2:00. Yeah.
Oh shit! Perfect though, cause we're about to bump this shit.
Yeah, facts. So we just gonna end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. We'll be in Apple Podcasts and Spotify moving forward, and you guys will have the little thing in the bottom too. That has our handles. Follow us.
I think when this episode it will come out, I'll be in the DR and a lot of shit would have happened. Yeah. So like this whole banner thing of the Instagram thing, like
when we come back from DR, we'll have stories to tell you guys about what happened over there.
Yeah.
Lucas might get like harassed over there. You know, you haven't been in the yard for mad long.
Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah, for that
They're gonna be like, they gonna try to like chop you out over there or some shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially when we go into the clubs.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah.
So you're gonna have the bitches hollering at you. You feel me? Oh,
And with
my
that,
language.
yeah. And with that, we're gonna end the episode. Yeah, deuces.
Bye.